So I just got home from seeing Ari Aster's Eddington, and I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Now, if you're familiar with Ari Aster, he has brought us films such as Hereditary, Midsummer, Beau is Afraid, and this is absolutely the most unique Ari Aster film that we have seen yet. Well, I just mean unique in terms of like the story that he wants to tell, because I'm sitting here watching this movie and some elements doesn't even feel like Ari Aster directed this. Mostly because there's a lot of heavy action sequences, especially towards the third act of the movie, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm like, oh my god, Ari Aster directed this. But I had a really good time with it. The film tells the story of May 2020. There's a town sheriff and a town mayor that literally go toe to toe in this political western. That's essentially what's going on here. And you've got Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal. Of course, Pedro is literally in everything, and Joaquin Phoenix, second time working with Ari Aster. Both of them are great in the movie, specifically Joaquin. And then you've got other A-list cast members such as Austin Butler, Emma Stone that pop up in here. Lots and lots of talent behind and in front of the camera. Ari Aster's script, honestly, may be my second favorite of his. I think that he does something very unique here, showing that he's not just a horror director and that he can be a big time action director as well, while also telling the story of a political western. I want to say thriller, even though like the sequences are thrilling, but I wouldn't necessarily classify this as a thriller. At the end of the day, it's a heavily political western. Yes, there is a lot of topics that is covered within 2020, such as the Black Lives Matters protests. You see a few political figures pop up on screen, not as talent, but just as events that was going on within the world in 2020. So it does make me feel like Ari Aster just jumped ahead of everybody and was like, you know what, if we're gonna do this, we need to highlight what was going on during COVID, and we can honestly present this as a lesson towards state, federal, and local government. That's truly what it feels like at the end of the day, that Aster just decided to be the first one to make a movie to heavily include COVID and political messages and really all that stuff. There's seriously a lot going on here, but I think that Aster does a nice job at balancing the script and doesn't push too far away from the message that he's trying to give. Definitely not something I was expecting from Aster at all, but I was very pleasantly surprised with what he was able to do here. So yeah, guys, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Post comments down below, let me know. Are you guys looking forward to seeing Ari Aster's Eddington? Whatever those thoughts are, comment below, let me know, and be sure to leave your guys' thoughts as well.